It's wonderful that you can all be here. Today, we're actually going to open the Charles Goodhart Library. It was actually in 1987 that the Financial Markets Group started. The group has had a wonderful history, and of course one of the things we've always had was wonderful students. We're very fortunate that the library that we're going to open today has been endowed with a very generous gift from Jakob Horder. It's supported by Dr. Jakob Horder and family.
So fortunate to have had Charles as a lecturer during my first year here, and immensely grateful for the experience and all I took with it, and of course all the other brilliant academics I got to interact with here. I should also say Charles, even after I was lucky enough to overlap with him at Morgan Stanley, where I work these days, for a few years, but also outside of that, Charles is always interested and generous with his time.
I've always thought that the purpose of being an academic was to try and improve the way the world works. I don't think it's a sensible idea to be an academic unless you are or try to be practical.
We have got these bookcases in the library where we have Charles kind of very generously donated his books to us, his book collection. We have arranged them there, and many of them. So JP will tell us a bit more about the way kind of he put a lot of work on that.
Today I had the four things I love in my life. I had Charles and all his wisdom. I had Jakob, whom I met in Chicago. The FMG, LSE environment we're in here, which is fantastic, and books. I love books. Those who know me know that I love books. I collect books. As Dimitri said, I'm very happy that Charles gave his books, including his papers and all of the stuff that will go into the library, and will be a lot more to come. We'll make space for that, and so it's a fantastic thing to have Charles's books. So many books, you can't necessarily see it, but have inscriptions of the authors who gave the book to Charles. So every book I try to keep a history of where the book came from and the importance of the book in relationship to Charles and the FMG.